So I just like worked out and had breakfast, and I was just gonna point out that I use a box dye for my hair, and this is like extra light ash blonde. I've been using it for years. I'm kind of going back to it. I did like a golden hair for a while, and now I'm going back to the ash blonde because I have gray and I've had premature graying since I was like 23 years old. So I just like have to match the blonde at this point and be like almost like a platinum blonde chickadee. This was $6.50, you guys. And I really only use this like every 2 to 3 months. So if you're looking to downgrade your hair budget, I'm telling you, this is a really good one. It covers up the gray really easily. Don't get the creams. The cream ones don't cover up gray, in my experience. And then I got some little matching hair ties. I already put on the vitamin C and I let that fully absorb. And now I'm gonna tell you about my dream product that I'm into right now, which is sort of blowing my mind. And I've used it for 3 days and it's already working wonders. So it's this retinol correction line smoothing eye cream. Because what I was relying heavily on before was this seaweed eye mask, which you've seen, I'm sure, in like the majority of my videos. I have those little eye masks on. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change it up and I'm gonna go hardcore because retinol is hardcore. And I'm not gonna use these anymore. Or maybe just once in a while for fun. But I was like, instead of paying for this, which this is not that much and this is a lot more, but still it's worth it. I feel like it's time to step up my A game and I'm doing retinol stuff for my face. So anyways, this is the eye cream. I'm not gonna use it in the morning, but I just like put a couple dots because I kind of have like dark skin here and it's because I have thin skin here. So anyway, I'm gonna put dots. I put dots all around and I smooth it in and it's already like reducing the wrinkling that I have here. And I had some wrinkling on this side. I think these are my problem areas right here, where my fingers are, where my turquoise nail is. And that is already being corrected. Then I thought, okay, well, if that's the case, this is another problem area for me, and I wear gentle lifts from Frownies at night here, and I'm finding that it's not like normal Frownies where they just like totally take your forehead wrinkles away. Like this is actually like kind of a hard area to go away because you use it all the time. So I needed something more powerful for that. In which case I ordered this product, which I will share with you later, for fine lines. It's one specifically for upper lip area. I will share that with you next week on my vlog. But I'm sure it's gonna work because if this one's working, why wouldn't it? And I know that these products work. Another thing that I'm using is the multi-correction even tone lift chest, neck, and face cream. Now this one I love because it has SPF 30 in it. So this is like my daily one that I wear before I go anywhere. However, let me do things in order. So then I got Gold Bond, because this is my favorite hand cream. It works magically. So I was like, I'm gonna try it in the neck and chest firming cream. And this one I absolutely love already. So I am doing this every morning. Just like dab it on. And I'm just getting my chest area. I also use those Blum Body chest pads when I want to have like a wrinkleless chest, if I'm on vacation or something, or I'm gonna wear a low cut dress or even show any part of my chest. Then I would put that on for like 4 days prior and it'll take away the wrinkles. But that's something that is maintenance and it's annoying to wear. So I only wear it, if I absolutely have to at night for a special event or whatever. And that seems to be, and that works well for the chest area, but this is kind of supposed to be helping with firming, and I think it is. But for aging, I've just been paying attention to getting a lot of SPF and moisturizer onto my neck specifically. Okay, so I apply that and I kind of just let that be. And then, I don't know if it's bad to double up on product because I just put this on there and now I'm gonna put this one on there, but nothing bad has happened. So I'm gonna start with the face. So, wow, I've used, oh my gosh, no. I've used so much of this. So anyways, this one goes on my whole face. And I'm just kind of going for it. Now, I don't really know that much about this kind of stuff. So if I'm doing something weird, sorry. Oops. So don't rely on me to be giving you like the best advice in the world. However, in this regard, however, I can tell you if I think it's working. And anyway, I get this on my lip right here. I feel like, ooh, yeah. I feel like that's working really good. So I put that on. I would normally put this on the chest, but I just did the chest with this thing. And so I'm just gonna leave that alone. However, I need to remember that I don't have sunscreen on my neck right now because I didn't use it. So I have to sunscreen the neck later. The neck. Okay, next, I would say I try to cover up, and I don't go literally anywhere without covering this because I don't like the purple. I'm not saying it's a big deal, but for me, it kind of is. So my mirror's over here in case you're wondering. I'm putting I love this like humongo, little dabber, whatever those are called. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I'm going all the way up here. And I use cheap e.l.f. products, makeup. I love e.l.f. And I have never been, so that's one thing you're gonna find on my channel is I'm always talking about how I can save money and yada yada. And I do it through a lot of weird little things. So like my freezer, for example, that I just talked about, and stuff like that. So anyway, putting that on, and I try, because it's kind of drying, I try to just keep it only over here. I'm supposed to be more gentle up here with my skin, I know. Still not the best coverage. So then I'm like, sometimes I have to do this like too many times. I should probably invest in that I can't remember the name of that brand, Ilkiage or whatever. It's like really camouflagey. Okay, so then I do another one. Now this is hydrating cream. I have not found this to be hydrating, just FYI. I do feel like it does a decent coverage. And then I am gonna I changed my mind. I'm gonna put this retinol on top because it's hydrating. So I'm gonna put that here. Okay. Kind of keep that going. Just on the lower part today, just to keep this concealer under control. And I am gonna be covering that a little bit in just a second. So let's talk about Disney for a second, because I have a Disney trip coming up, and my husband and I, we're super into Dave Ramsey, just FYI. We've been doing like Dave Ramsey stuff for years, baby step walking. I'm gonna put a little bit more. And we had discussions recently where we're like, okay, we need to get like our Disney situation in check because we've been dropping loads of money at Disney. Okay, granted, we're not into debt, so we would save and we would use our actual cash. In most cases, there were some cases where we just used a little bit of the credit card and then we paid it right back off. Now I'm putting a highlighter up in there. I know, this is a lot of stuff. But so we're like, but we can't like cut it completely out because it's like something our family really enjoys and we have a kid. And I want to embrace the kid life, okay? So we're like, how are we gonna do this Disney trip different than we've done it in the past? And I was thinking back after 5 years of just blowing wads of money at the Disneyland Hotel and different places and going 2 times a year, yada yada, going from 3 to 4 days, buying all the treats, buying all the merch, all the things. Like, let's dumb it down. Okay, so what can we do to do that? And okay, now I'm gonna put on my CeraVe. This is like my favorite thing in the world. This is the Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen at 30. I'm gonna put it all over my face right now. Okay, so we're like, let's dumb it down. What do we do? How do we do that? And it's funny because I ended up going back to my very first Disney visit when we took, not first, Willow's, my daughter's first visit when she was 2 or 18 months old. And the cool part about that was we stayed at the Anaheim Majestic Garden Hotel, which is like this cute castle, and it's Tudor style on the wall, like the exterior. It's really pretty. And they have a shuttle service, and we used the shuttle, and they have a cute pool. It's not like super fancy or anything. The rooms are really pretty, but the cool part about the hotel is they have like a Japanese restaurant, and they have all these like cool, like pretty, you know, little bistros and marketplaces and stuff in there. And so you can get your tickets there at the little kiosk, and it's just cute. The whole thing's cute. So like, and it's always really reasonably priced because it's a really big place and it's really close to Disney with the shuttle. So I'm like, game on, that's where we're gonna go. I always have to dab this because I get like the orange lines. Anyway, so I put that all over, and I don't know if you noticed, but I'm trying to get it on the retinol itself that I put on, because you're supposed to cover up retinol with, you're supposed to sunscreen your face when you have that stuff on. Okay, so I just do the line, and I also sometimes do the forehead. Okay, so that's that. Gonna try my eyeliner. I'm really into eyeliner right now. Okay, so let's line the eyes. So I looked, and if you book your Disney trip like 3 to 6 months in advance, you can save a buttload, excuse the language. You can save so much money. So this hotel was like $150 a night. And granted, you don't get the bunk bed that looks like a princess bed, and you don't get the fancy fancies, but I mean, we don't need that. So we're getting this hotel for 2 nights because I am not one to like drive for 3 or 4 hours and then rope drop and then do the whole day there and struggle with being tired and crabby. So we're gonna stay 2 nights. The night before, usually we go to downtown Disney and we just shop and stuff. I don't like to shop in the parks that much unless there's a specialty item that I can't get outside of the parks. I do not want to drag that around all day. I don't love to use lockers. So anyway, so we're staying 2 nights, and we're going to go to downtown Disney the night before and do our shopping. But the whole point and difference in this trip is that we're actually trying to save a ton of money. So how we're doing that is we're going to be really careful about what we eat at downtown Disney the night before. It's a tradition to go to the Black Tap and have one of their crazy shakes and do the whole thing, and we always buy ears and whatnot, but we're saving in our Disney jar for merchandise. We're just gonna get like 2 things when we're there. We're not gonna do the crazy shake probably. Get a cheap dinner, not like a fancy restaurant like Naples, which we absolutely love. Here's a clip from Naples. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Then we're not making any Disney reservations this time, which that was really hard for me to do. But I love Hungry Bear. It's just like, I love being in Critter Country at dusk. It's beautiful and it just feels like so fun. Anyway, it's pretty affordable. Like cheeseburgers are like $13 or so, maybe 12. It's just easy to get a burger and a drink and some fries and like get out of there without spending $1 million. And my daughter loves the Alien Pizza Planet, so we're gonna do that for lunch and have slices of pizza. And then I wanted to try like one focus for my trip this year is I'm trying to try new things. So things I want to do differently on this trip. I want to do like photo shoots on Main Street in the cute doors, like research what are the cutest doors and do some shots, like still photography in those. I would love to Autopia, like every year, like we're getting a driver's license. I told the family, I'm like, this time, no matter what, everyone's getting a driver's license at Autopia and I will keep them forever. Okay, so those we're getting. I want to try beignets with dipping sauces. I want to try maybe the peach one. I want to try churros with dipping sauce. Like I never do the sauces. I want to try those. Yeah, so I just want to change it up. I want to get things that are different. I really, really want to see Haunted Mansion, their new gift shop, and check out the whole Tiana, like all the new Tiana stuff. Okay, so let me just plug this really quick. This is the Lash Princess mascara. Here, I'll give you the whole bottle. This is what it is. And my camera takes like forever to focus. This mascara, I absolutely love, and it's not just because it says Lash Princess that I love it. I actually just really like it. And this is the brown black. I never like just solid black on my eyes. I like it to be a little more casual. So anyway, oops, already smeared. Sorry, running. Okay, so anyway, here we go. One thing I do to keep things casual is I don't put mascara on the lower lash. If I'm just like trying to just have like a normal day, whatever. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, so, another biggie, another big way that we're saving on this trip is we are not getting lightning lanes. We're not doing the fast thing. We're not doing the Genie Plus, whatever it's called now. I think it's lightning lanes. We're not doing that right now. It's not lightning, it's lightning lane multi-pass or whatever. I'm not doing that. So the reason we're not doing that is when we go for one day, you would think, oh, that would be the perfect time to do it because you only have one day in the parks. But if we just rope drop, like I've honestly gotten there before early in the morning, and then we just like plan to go on 3 rides that we love, and we like run around to different lands, and we land all the big rides, and then we just take it easy for the rest of the trip. And just chill and like leisurely go through. This is also e.l.f. Blush, e.l.f. Putty Blush, which I love. And I get it in this really pink, hot pink color. What is it? Oh, it actually doesn't say. Anyway, it's really pink. So what I do is, so if we rope drop it, we won't need the lightning lane multi-pass. And then we'll just be strategic. We will just be strategic about how we're gonna go on the rides and when and where. Like when there's a parade, we'll be on some of the biggies. I love Fantasyland at night because like all the kids are tired and they're not there anymore. So that's when we're gonna ride those rides mostly, or get a second round of them. And that's that. Okay, so that is kind of, oh, I also am gonna vlog my Disney trip this time and like not do so much informative stuff and more just like fun, casual. Hey, now we're trying this drink and tasting some food and just cruising around. Okay, so those are like the changes to our Disney trip this year. And I always bring my own continental breakfast so that we don't have to eat in the parks, and I just put it in the fridge. And I bring all the things, just pastries that the family loves, and boiled eggs, juice, some kind of protein. And I have all of that in the fridge so that we're just ready to go in the morning. And I always bring coffee and creamers to the hotel, and then we're just set. We just race off to rope drop. We ride a bunch of our favorites, then we chill for the day and we have fun. And we're not gonna have reservations this time, and we're not gonna have lightning lanes to deal with, and it's just gonna be chill. It's just gonna be chill, and it's just gonna be fun. So that is how we're doing Disney on the cheap this time. Okay, so my face, like this is basically like how I get ready. And then I would put on either a lip gloss or a lipstick and obviously do my hair. I am waiting because I told you I'm gonna dye it today. So I'm just gonna kind of just rock a big bun until I'm ready to dye my hair. I just wanted to show you like the products that I'm using and what I love. And then I'll do that for the nighttime round 2 a little bit later.